Welcome back. So now in this video, as I told you already, we will be working on that specific widget. But before that, we left the onPress event empty. Let me just show you right above. First, we will be just working on that one, okay? That onPress event right for the elevated button of a next. So in here, we will do a little work. Right inside that, we will just set the if condition, okay? If the image, the list that we just created before, dot length, if the image length will be equal to 5, that the user will select, and if that length of an image will be equal to 5, only in that case what we will do, curly braces, take this down, we will have that set right in here, so it will just change the result dynamically. So in there, whenever the image length will be equal to 5, that the user will upload, guys, okay? Then right in this state, we will just set the uploading to true, okay? So we have to set that towards true, and also the next will be true too, okay? Only if the image length will be equal to 5. Whenever the user will select images from here and the length gonna be equal to 5, then we will select the uploading to true and also the next, as you guys can see. So now let's go toward the single child scroll view, and since it's a stateful widget, so it will just change the result dynamically. Now right in the state, we successfully set that to true. Now in here, right in the single child scroll view, first what we will do, we will take the child, okay? We're about to create text field whenever the user will upload their images. So right after that, the user will click on the next right in here in the app, okay? So it will be true, and it will then get the user right towards those text fields, so then the user can enter their detail for their specific images, okay? So we are about to create right in this single child scroll view. So let's go ahead, we will do padding first, and in here, as usual, as insect, we will go with a dot all. So it's gonna apply just to the all set, and we will give the value 30. Now get this down in here, child, we will take the column widget, okay? And now in here we will say man axis size, we will set that property. So let's just set this to minimum, okay? Now in here we will take the children, and right inside the children, first call it down. Now in here, first we will create size box, so there will be kind of some height, so it will look more good above the text field, it will be okay. So we're gonna give just 5, okay? That is fine. Right in here, right at end comma, take this down. Now let's just take the first text field, okay? Now take this down. In here we will set the decoration first, okay? So in here we will say input decoration, and right in there we will just provide the hint tags, okay? So the hint tags gonna be enter item price, that is gonna be the first text field, okay? And that's just a hint tags, it will be right inside that text field. And now right after this, it's gonna take the on change, okay? In there, let's have that value in here, and then curly braces, tag this down. From now on we will just leave this empty on change, later on we will be working on that. For now, first we will complete the text field UI. And guys, one more thing, if you guys just hot reload the app from here, okay, let me just show you one more thing so that you guys can know. If you guys go back towards the upload ad screen, it will show you that error, okay? Because we just don't need to call upon that specific method right in the init state, okay? Later on when we will be just using the username and their number and set that, then we will have to call upon that. For now there is no need of it to call upon that. So in here just comment that and we will just uncomment it later. Now if you guys just press the Ctrl S, it will just fine. Okay, as you guys can see the result now. Now just comment that. Let's go down. So we are done with the text field. Okay, for now we just leave this on change empty. Later on we will be working on that. For now take this down, or it's just fine. We will just create another text field in here, comma, copy that text field from here to here, copy it, and below this text field in here paste it. And this time we will just change this to item name. Okay, that hidden text, leave this empty for now. Down in here also we will change this into item color, and the last one is going to be simply another text field, and this time we will say something like write some items description. Let me move it to the right side. So description. Okay, as you guys can see right in here, all just good. So now we will create some height between those text fields, as you guys can see. Okay, so the first text field, and then there will be some kind of height between the second text field, and so on. So what we will do, we will just copy that size block from here and paste it down in here. Also in here paste it, and also in here. So there will be kind of beautiful height between them. It will look more good. Now you will just remove those yellow lines so the code will be clean then. Right to this size box and so on. All just done, the const modifier. Now we will go right at the top and declare some string type variables. We're gonna need that, and we will use it right in the onChanged. So below that in here, let's create it. The first one that we will create is going to be simply string type. It will be simply for the item price. Okay, just assign empty string for now, and let's just copy that from here to here and paste it also for the item model, item color, and the description. Okay, now let's just change that name from here, so it's gonna be item model, and that one gonna be simply item color, and the last one gonna be simply a description. In here just write it, give the name to the string type variable. So we are done with that. Now let's go down and let's work right inside the onChanged now. There we go with the onChanged. Okay, text fields. So the first one is item price, as you guys can see. Okay, so in here what we will say, whenever the user will enter their item price, is going to be read onChanged on this value. So we have to then assign that item price, which will be right inside this value that the user will enter, and then we will just assign that specific item price to this string type variable that we just created a while ago. Okay, which is item price. And also similar for the item name, which will be right inside that, right on onChanged. Then we will just assign that right towards the item model. Okay, it's just fine. Now similar for the color, in here just assign the color, in here value semicolon, and assign the color which will be right inside the value, assign it to the item color. All just fine. And the last one is description, so also let's get that. So in here value, and assign that right to the description. All just fine. Now we will just go and test the app. Let's see the design for that thing that we just created. Okay, the text field. So first, how to load the app, since we made a major change, so we have to do that. Now let's go towards the upload add screen. From here select any of the 5 images. For now on I have only this picture in my gallery, so I'll add this as a 5 images. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Now if you guys click next, so it will be true and it will send you right toward that design as I explained that earlier. Okay, right in the previous videos. Okay, right in if that single child scroll view. Okay, now and in here we set that true. Okay, next true. If it's true, only in case of if image length will be equal to 5. Now if you press just on that, it will detect that if the length will be equal to 5, then it will just get the next to true, otherwise it will be false. So it will not get you towards the design of a text field that we just created a while ago. So if the image is going to be 2 3, then it will not get you towards the destination. So for now if you guys click, it will just get you there. As you guys can see in here the design, okay, that we just created. Enter item price, item name, item color, description. So it's working totally fine. And also it just get that title, please write item info, that we just set earlier right in the design. Let me just show you. Okay, there we go, please write items info, as I explained this in detail before. So it's working totally fine. For now we will just how to load the app in order to get back. And basically this video is getting a little lengthy, so we will end this video right in here, and right from the next video we will be working on that specific screen, which is upload at screen.dart. So see ya.